Now, as you already know, that the term of earlier SEBI chairperson, Ms. Madhavi Puri, was supposed to end on 28th of February, and new SEBI chairperson was appointed, Mr. Tarun Pandey, who again is from the finance ministry itself. Now, this is a very important time at which Mr. Pandey takes up this responsibility. And today I have seen one of the statements that he has made in a public meeting, where he says, and the link to that uh, press note is there in the link. What Mr. Pandey says is that in his tenure, he would like to focus more on optimum regulations rather than maximum regulations. The question that arises is that yes, of course, we need to see uh, how the market can work, but this optimum regulations should not affect in any way the interest of retail segment. This optimum regulation should not compromise the the interest of public at large, the interest of retail segment in particular. As you know, Indian economy is growing at a faster pace as compared to developed economies, and there are a lot of even US or European countries are interested to come to India and enter into the stock markets with the and leverage the middle income segment that we have in the country, and the lower middle income segment that is moving up to middle income segment. But we need to be very cautious on this, that this should not be speculative money. There should not be a speculation, because then we are risking our own stock markets, and we are also risking the hard earned money of our public, the hard earned money of our retail segment. We at All India Farmers Organization, we focus a lot on how we can improve the income levels and conditions of farmers, which is one of the deprived sections in the society even today. It does not even fall in the lower middle income group, it falls far below that. And it is high time that farmers get the due that they're supposed to get in a country where even today 70 to 75% of individuals are dependent directly or indirectly on farming sector. And just to clarify one more point, we as farmers organization does not mean that we are anti-industry. Rather, it's the opposite. We firmly believe that if we want our farmers' income to rise, every sector in the industry, whether it is banking, whether it is manufacturing, whether it is uh, any kind of services or all the sectors, they will become the supporting hand to increase this farmer's income. So we are nowhere and we should not be construed as farmers organization and hence we are anti-industry. No, we are pro-industry, but we want farmers' income to rise. The point that I was trying to make is that if optimum regulations is the concept that we are going to follow for the next 3 years or 5 years term, whichever it is, then probably we would it would be very very important for us to see, for everybody in the country to see, that how the regulator works in a fashion where the retail interest is not compromised. For retail interest, there is no optimum regulation. Wherever the retail interest comes into picture, it has to be stringent, because we cannot compromise with the interest of public. And on top of it, foreign qualified institutional buyers, foreign institutional investors, and the various mechanisms that they follow. They make an investment vehicle in Mauritius, and then they buy a company in India, and then they float an IPO. A lot of things that happen at the background, which are important from the perspective of retail segment,